What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Levi the Gemini back to another series. Today we are going to be doing the Houston sorry, I had a brain fart. Houston Rockets, my GM. Okay, I'm gonna get this out of the way. Start today does not work. Okay, so we will have to simulate the first season. Y'all are gonna see me do that. I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna try to keep these episodes even. I'm gonna keep them like 10 minutes long. All right, and we're just gonna blast out a bunch of videos. You know what I'm saying, to keep me in that algorithm. Hopefully, we can see if this short form content. Sorry. I'll be watching Club 520 in my free time. This short form content does better for my channel. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but we finna find out. Maybe even go to 20 minutes. Who knows? But yeah, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff down below, and we'll go ahead and get into today's episode. Wow, that was cool. Alright, man. I didn't edit this roster to the best of my ability. All the up-to-date trades, and then I went ahead and also did a few trades of my own. I'm letting you know now, I will be controlling all teams. As far as making sure they don't do dumb stuff. And I mean, some of y'all might consider the trades that I did as like, nah, they would never do that. I did it to the best of my ability. Sorry, I'm hooking up some stuff here. I kind of fast forwarded a couple people's rebuilds. I've kind of broke down a couple teams, made a couple more teams that were in the buy now situation. Buy now. I'm letting you know now. If you were hoping to see Kevin Durant go crazy in this series, it's not happening. I'm trading him. We are doing a full, not a full, but damn near a full retool. We're getting rid of Kevin Durant. Just because I want him to go out and compete for rings. I'm a Kevin Durant fan, as snaky as he is. And I want to fully put all of our chips into Jabari Smith Jr. and Amen Thompson. Those are our two cornerstone pieces. I know you're not going to like that. I understand. But that's what I want to do with this rebuild. I want to try to get either a young star, or I want to get a lot of draft capital. Maybe not for this one because I ended up messing up the draft class. That's about to come up, but for the following draft, that's what I'll be trying to get some picks for. So this is the roster. Let me go ahead and show you the moves that I made around the league. All right, we're gonna start from the bottom up. I think this is the guy who all of this stuff was like done before I got my hands on it, up to here. I went ahead and traded the Warriors, traded DeAnthony Melton and Will Richards for a shooting guard. Why? Because they ended up signing LeBron James. Yes, that's where I personally would like to see him go, so that's where I ended up moving him. Hawks ended up trading Corey Kispert and Mohamed Gay for Nikola Jovic and Drew Smith and a trade exception, and then I put a pick somewhere over there. Then Nuggets trade Tyus Jones and Darren Holmes the second. For Isaac Okoro, and a second round pick just to make cap room to sign Bradley Beal. And then we went ahead and did what the Spurs are eventually gonna do. We ended up trading De'Aaron Fox away. All right, we got some shooting and we got a nice power forward next to Victor Wembanyama. We gave them Miles Bridges. I went ahead and beefed him up. 2K be doing people dirty when it comes to the progression, so I beefed him up a little bit, kind of like nothing crazy. I think he's like an 84, 83 overall, somewhere around there. And then Keldon Johnson for Ty Jerome. They want to get off the Spurs have to get rid of somebody, get off of some bit of money, so they ended up picking up Ty Jerome to make a splash next year and have a little more flexibility. Suns trade Jalen Green, Ozik Agadaro, I can't do it, for Ron Hollins and Isaiah Joe. Why? Suns needed some power forward depth. Ron Hollins showed some real promise. And then the Pistons needed Jalen Green to have somebody be able to create off the ball, without the ball, off the bench when Cade's out of the game. So that's why they went ahead and did that. Grizzlies trade Tyler Hendricks and Brandon Clark for Precious Achiuwa and Zach LaVine. The Kings are starting their breakdown of that terrible roster. It was fun while it lasted. It was good basketball for a moment. We all believed for 2 seconds. But it's over with. So they went ahead and got younger, picked up Brandon Clark, and then they also did a trade exception. A trade top 5 protected. And then Kings did another one. DeMar DeRozan, Dylan Cardwell for Anthony Simons, Dean Wade. And so for that, now Kings get a little bit younger with Anthony Simons. Since they're already in tank mode, they might as well just take on that contract. Kind of have him, just get empty calorie buckets just until they do come across somebody a little bit better. And they'll be easy to trade. It's a more easily traded contract. Then they went ahead and gave up DeMar DeRozan. It was fun while it lasted. And the 76ers are now getting DeMar DeRozan, a nice small forward shooting guard they can bring in off the bench or start at times, just to kind of go with the little unction that they got going on. So it's going to be Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Jaylen Brown, and then they got Then they have another power forward coming up. I can't think of it. And then Joel Embiid, and then they got DeMar DeRozan coming off the bench. Actually, let me double check before. Make sure I didn't F them over. Roster 76ers. Yo, Dominic Barlow. That's what it was. Nice young power forward. And then now they have DeMar DeRozan coming off the bench, getting buckets off the bench because they don't really have anybody really there, except for maybe Adam Bona, maybe Justin Edwards. Trendon Watford's decent, but they got somebody to create off that bench and kind of help out. I forgot Caleb Love was here. Then I think that was the last one. Yeah, that was the last one. Those are all the moves that I made. Like it, love it, hate it. I don't care. It's my series. So went ahead and did that. But let's go ahead and talk about the team that we are. Let's stop talking about everybody else. Let's get back in our kitchen. All right. So
let's talk players. Amen Thompson, first up. He is our franchise guy. He is Mr. Untouchable. He is our future. He is our present. Where he goes, we go. And where he goes is dependent on that jump shot. He doesn't need to be the greatest jump shooter in the world, but we need him to at least be respectful. As you can see, we have him in the gym putting up shots, me getting his jumper together, trying to at least see if I can cheese it a little bit. But that's just the only thing that's the only drawback. Defense is top tier. Athleticism out of the world. Freak athlete. Unstoppable when going downhill. And a great facilitator, again, because of the fact that he can get downhill so fast and so frequently, that he's able to kick out and give to his open shooters. Where he goes, we go. And where he goes, depending on that jump shot. Next up, we have Mr. Alfred Sengun. The reason that he is up next is because he's another young star on the Houston Rockets team, but I think it's about time we be honest about Alfred Sengun. He is the jack of all trades, master of passes. Okay, and that is good. That probably works in real life, but in 2K, it just does not work. It does not work. His jump shot is nasty, which I have the ability to change it, but his attributes are low. I feel like we can find somebody better to fill the void. I feel like we can split his role as far as creating and passing for others, and that's it. We can fill that role with either like a creating small forward, even a Jabari Smith at power forward, but he doesn't do enough for me. He doesn't shoot very well. He doesn't finish very well. He's not very strong, and he doesn't rebound or defend the basket. He is on the chopping block, but I will give him a chance. We will see how it goes. As you can see, I'm trying the post-ups. It's not really working even in practice when nobody's guarding him. So it's like when I get in 2K, it's really a bit of a struggle. But we'll see how it goes. He's a fantastic passer, but I mean, we already have him in, and we can slide somebody down at center like a run and dunk center to pair next to Jabari Smith Jr., which is who we're talking about next. Jabari Smith Jr. is here to stay. He is another cornerstone of our future and of our present. I want him to be more of an athletic Kevin Durant, more inside based than jump shooting than Kevin Durant, but I still want him working on that jump shot. He's a great athlete, a decent defender at the rim at the power forward position. He has the length, he has the size, he has the strength to be very great in this league. So He is staying for the long term. He's definitely could use a little bit of work on that jump shot. It's still something that's working. That three ball, that catch and shoot, and this is his mentor right here, Kevin Durant. We don't expect much from Kevin Durant, but to be Kevin Durant, which is a lot. All right, I want you shooting shots. I want you taking the tough ones. I want you being clutch. I want him to pop up and just and get easy buckets. And that's the job of everybody else as far as a team goes, is to make Kevin Durant's life easier. If we're going to be successful with him, if we're going to keep him, I want to make life easy for him. I don't want him isoing all game. I want him catching and shoot. I want him rolling to the basket. I want him being a good help defender, which he's been known to do. And quick post ups and post fades. The rest of the team is very touchable, okay? We've got most of the untouchables out of the way. People like Marcus Smart, Fred VanVleet, Reed Shepard, all I want from them is being able to knock down shots and create shots for other players. That's it. And when I say create shots for other players, I mean defenses can't help off of these people. I need you knocked down shooting, ready to catch and shoot. I need you playing defense. That way, when Kevin Durant gets a mismatch and they send the double, he passes it out, you're able to knock it down. When Jabari Smith Jr. gets a mismatch down low in the paint, or has blows by the bigger power forward or center, I want the defense to help, and I want to be able to kick it out to reliable shooters. Fred VanVleet, he is a bit of a creator. He's probably one of the better guys on our bench offensively. He is not safe as well. I kind of want to send him and get a little bit of some young pieces. I'm letting you know now, we're not competing for championships. We're competing to stay relevant. We're competing to build culture. He's a little bit better of a creator, passer, playmaker than most of the people on our bench, but we don't need that right now. What we need is knockdown shooters, and him coming off that Achilles injury is it's hit or miss. We'll see how it goes. We'll give him a chance. Another thing that I would like to look into is what direction we're moving in for this season. We could go ahead and trade Alfred Sengun, Kevin Durant, and our older guys for the younger pieces for the drafts. I unfortunately messed up this previous draft, and I don't know if there's a way for me to go back and fix it. I don't believe so. So it would be next year's draft. Maybe there's a couple gems in this draft that's auto-generated rookies, and I can go back and then and just draft those people. Maybe there's somebody that fits us, or what I could do is a retool. I could retool, trade Kevin Durant, get some more win now pieces that fit our scheme. Hopefully send Kevin Durant to a place where he can be successful, because I don't want to disrespect Kevin Durant like that. I'm a big Kevin Durant fan. And then kind of put the ball in Amen Thompson's hands, Jabari Smith Jr., and then maybe get like somebody that's a good shot creator at small forward, and then even out our bench a little bit. We do struggle with our bench. Our bench is not the best at the moment, but that is something that I am looking into, and we'll have to work around. So how I'll be doing this series is pretty much, I'll do a game a month. I'll keep it short. I'll keep it sweet. I'll keep it simple for each episode, but a month a episode. And each episode will probably look around like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, if that. We don't know. I'm just kind of doing it on the fly and kind of seeing what hits the algorithm. So, without further ado, let's get into some gameplay. And then Alfred Sengun out here with the steal, playing a little bit of defense. Kevin Durant on the other end. No go. Pushing it back the other direction. That's a dangerous man to leave open, but luckily we get away with it. Then we have Kevin Durant pushing the pace again. Trying to get another bucket. Kicking it out to Amen Thompson. Amen Thompson waiting for the play to develop. Marcus Smart with a three. That's what we need from him, but he misses this one. Again, it's that catch and shoot. We need it. We need all of our guys to be able to catch and shoot. Kevin Durant with some good defense. Unfortunately, they were able to get it to go. And then going back the other way, we got Marcus Smart with the ball in his hands, waiting for the play. People sliding over, getting to their spots, and then we have Kevin Durant coming up off the curl, pin down from deep, bang. That's what we need him for. That's what he's there for. Consistent, easy buckets. And we got K coming out, bringing up the ball, sizing up, got me on the pump fake. Collins, then back to Thompson. Asor Thompson he's almost there. Something that we do need to look out for. It would be dope just to bring those two together, the two brothers, and then we have Alfred Sengun loading up the three to miss, and that is what I'm talking about. It's a bad jump shot on my part, but that jumper is just so broken. It's slow to get off the ground. I don't want to edit it too much. I know I can, but I kind of want to avoid that with a nifty pass by Jalen Green to Jalen Duren. That is a crazy pass. And then again, Alfred Sengun is the reason why that happens. Not a good defender, not quick on his feet. We got Amen Thompson bringing up the ball again, looking for the next outlet pass. We have Kevin Durant sliding up for the ball. Kevin Durant's jab step. And then we're going to go ahead and swing this over back to Amen Thompson. Amen Thompson and Alfred Sengun with a pick and roll, pick and fade, mid-range. No go. Again, this is what it comes down to. What does he do well? Luckily, Jabari Smith there with some good defense, and then we have Marcus Smart running down on the other end. We hand it back out to Jabari Smith Jr., back into Amen Thompson's hands, and then we're waiting for the play to develop yet again. Kevin Durant setting the screen. We're going over the screen. Kevin Durant from the top of the key. Bang! Another big three by Kevin Durant. Again, Mr. Reliable coming in through once again. We got the play here. Marcus Smart playing some good defense. John Collins over here. Then back to Asor Thompson. Kevin Durant with the steal. Then we have Alfred Sengun pushing the pace here, trying to look for the easy pass to Amen Thompson, and it's a no-go. Jabari Smith Jr. comes with the board. Another open mid-range. Nothing for Alfred Sengun. Again, this is the things that I'm talking about. If we can't have you, if you can't be a reliable jump shooter and you're only good at passing, and we have plenty of people who can make the extra pass and we can win through ball movement, it is to say, what do we need you here for? You're not rebounding. Nifty move by Cade Cunningham, but unfortunately for them, that's a miss. Then we have Amen Thompson pushing the pace, getting the bucket. No, but we do draw that foul. Amen Thompson is running that break. Now here, I missed the free throw because I didn't know that I didn't have, percentage set. I had it set to the shot stick. I will be playing the whole game on shot percentage, player tendencies, I think that's what it's called, just so I can add a little bit of realism, because I don't want to be able to win these games because I'm just good at the game. I've been playing 2K for a long time, so I kind of know how to cheese the AI, and I want to avoid that. And then of course, Mr. Jabari Smith Jr. with a post fade spin and an easy lay on the mismatch. And then we have the Pistons calling a timeout here. Let's move on to the next little game. Look at that defense by Marcus Smart. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need on this team. We need lockdown defenders. And now that just creates another opportunity for us to stretch this lead out. And Amen Thompson bringing down the ball. Kevin Durant setting the screen for Alfred Sengun. Alfred Sengun with the ball, looking to pass it to Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart for the three. Doesn't miss. That was a bad shot on my part. I'm just kind of testing the water, seeing how player percentage works. And what I can and can't get away with, what's considered open. Cade Cunningham, top of the key. Bang. Going back the other way, we got Amen Thompson. And I want to understand the playbooks a little bit better. As you can see, I kind of botched that one. Alfred Sengun was probably open there. But it seems like it takes forever just to get the play started. I don't know if I want to cut that out. That's a whole lot of editing, but I feel like it disrupts the flow of the game. We have Amen Thompson here searching. Amen Thompson on the wing, stopping, passing it back out to Jabari Smith Jr. A little bit of a broken play here. We go to that pick and roll. looking for it, and we got it. Again, that's going to be something that we're going to eat off of a lot. Jabari Smith Jr. and Amen Thompson in that pick and roll. Once Amen Thompson gets that jump shot, it'd be a little more dangerous than it already is, because it's just freak athleticism on both sides of that pick and roll, which is something nice. We have Amen Thompson pushing the pace, passing it up to Marcus Smart, back up to Amen Thompson. Wasn't able to get an advantage there. We have Amen Thompson calling a play, sitting waiting for the play to develop, and then we got Kevin Durant rolling underneath, and then Marcus Smart at the top of the key for the mid-range. Beautiful, beautiful. Catch and shoot. That's what we need from Marcus Smart. We don't need him playmaking as much as other teams have required him to do. And we've seen when he has the ball in his hand, it's not necessarily the best thing in the world. So just need him to catch and shoot. Cade Cunningham driving to the lane, but Amen Thompson playing some good defense there. Kevin Durant pushing the pace. Unable to get an advantage there. That's something that we need to work on, getting a little bit of speed to our game. And then we have post up, because we see the mismatch down there with Sengun and Cade Cunningham. And look at this post up. And then the kick out, sliding over, Jabari Smith Jr., no go. But that's the mismatch that we need. Those are the mismatches that we want to create. And those are the plays that we want to make buckets off of. Getting people to move their feet, getting people to help, and then just creating an opening for ourselves. Seems like we got Jalen Green here going to a bucket. Hey, y'all might have thought I was crazy for trading Jalen Green to the Pistons, but as you can see, it's working out really well for the Pistons right now. That second ball handler, that second creator, that second shot maker, it does real wonders for that team, because it's not just Cade Cunningham anymore. Then we have Tari Eason getting the ball here at the top wing, sliding it over, trying to get a bucket. Unfortunately, he doesn't get that to go, and then they're pushing the pace the other way. We did play some good defense there, and we're running. Not enough people. Look at the jerseys. Look at the jerseys. We were able to get that bucket, but look at the amount of people that got back on that fast break. We're a little bit of a slow team. Not the most athletic outside of Jabari Smith Jr. And Alfred Sengun. Amen Thompson. That's crazy that I said it, that he was athletic. But it's something that we'll have to look at fixing later on. Right now, we're focused on what's going on in the moment. Pull up three, got it to go off that curl. Reed Shepherd is somebody that I am looking out for, maybe to get a little bit more ticks. He's a good creator, and as you can see, and a good playmaker. Definitely can knock down the open shot, so we'll be looking to get some shots up for him as well. Creating at the top of the key. Tari Eason playing some good defense, shifting his feet, sliding his feet. We got Karis LeVert here on the wing. Mitchell Robinson, some great defense by Aaron Holiday. Will reward the good defense, and then he creates for Eason Thompson, and unfortunately he couldn't get that to go. Again, that fast break is something that we need to focus on, something that we need to get together. We need athletes, we need shooters, we need defenders. As you can see, as they get the easy bucket to go in the mid-range. Reed Shepherd bringing the ball back up again. Looking to make a play here. Aaron Holiday curling off the screen. I missed him on that one. Then we go into the old reliable pick and roll. Tari Eason again drawing the foul and one. He is somebody that might be here. That's a good role player off the bench. We might look to keep him. Again, everybody is up on a block at this moment, but he's definitely making a case for himself. A great defense by Aaron Holiday, but just better offense by Jalen Green. Again, the pickup of Jalen Green for the Pistons has worked out so well for them. We got Dario Saric getting the ball down low, posting up, jab, kicking it back out to Reed Shepherd, going back to that pick and roll, didn't like it, went to Aaron Holiday. Then we got Tari Eason with the ball in his hand, Dario Saric, Reed Shepherd with the heave, getting it to go. Reed Shepherd, bailout bucket if you need one. Jalen Green bringing the ball down with some pace, getting straight into that pull-up, not getting it to go. Alrighty, rolling into that second quarter. We got Fred VanVleet in, seeing what he can do, seeing what he can bring to our team. Is that second creator, that off that bench facilitator and leader of the group, as he does right there, getting Steven Adams the easy bucket right at the rim. Beautiful playmaking right there. Mitchell Robinson getting loading up for the three, misses. Pushing the ball the other way by Fred VanVleet. Look at the jersey numbers again. Something that we need to fix. People are not getting back and running on the break. Swinging it over to Reed Sheppard. Reed Sheppard sizing up. Getting it over to Alfred Sengun. No go on Alfred Sengun. 3-ball. Man, they're pushing it back. See, again, if we're not hitting open jumpers and they're getting long rebounds, it just gives an excuse to push the ball and get an easy bucket on the other end. So we need people who can knock down those shots. We got Fred VanVleet, Steven Adams with the easy lay. Again, Fred VanVleet doing so much off the bench for us. Just that second ball handler. Fortunately, I fell asleep on defense. I can't blame Fred for that one. That one's on me. We got Aaron Holiday, who is a good player off the bench, but we could get more. So we're on the lookout for trades for Aaron Holiday. Steven Adams not setting the screen. And this is why you guys are not seeing the first game. It's because as Alfred Sengun gets that 3 to go finally, the playbook is a little wonky. I don't understand why they're not running plays to the best of their ability, I guess. Jalen Green, another 3. But I've been tweaking it. This is the best that I got it. Yo, the first game, it was terrible. Like, I couldn't even post that. That was like god-awful gameplay because the plays weren't working. So I went up and downloaded some online playbooks. Reed Sheppard for the 3, top of the key. Bang. See all the pick and rolls, the pick and fades, the pin downs. That's our offense right there. Body movement. We don't need ISO ball. We just need player movement, body movement, and ball movement. All right. And then Richard Robinson coming off the screen. Great defense by Steven Adams. And we're pushing the pace again. We're Fred VanVleet trying to get it to go. Unfortunately, doesn't go. Steven Adams working on the boards, running. And that's what we need. In case there's a miss, we need our players back on offense, running, to trying to grab an offensive board and create an advantage for us. As the Pistons call timeout, not liking what they're seeing so far. Mitch Robinson at the top of the key, bringing it back out. Kevin Durant playing defense. Then we got Reed Sheppard on Cade Cunningham. That's a mismatch that we don't like, but you gotta get in. You gotta guard somebody. Jalen Green, another dagger. An amazing signing for him. Field goal percentage 50%, 6 points already. But you see it's coming in bunches. We got Kevin Durant working down low, trying to create an advantage. Then we got Aaron Holiday getting the ball, and we got illegal screen by Alfred Sengun. He is not working on a case to stay on this team. Some of it might be me, but it's just that IQ, that athleticism, shifting your feet, that strength. He's missing all the intangibles. Jalen Green, I'm giving up buckets to Jalen Green like it's candy. I don't understand why I'm doing that, but hey, we're just trying to keep the game interesting, I guess. Kevin Durant, ball at the top of the key, sliding it over to Steven Adams. Steven Adams sees Kevin Durant on the curl, and then Kevin Durant going downhill. Again, easy buckets for Kevin Durant. That's what we want. We want to make everything easy for him. Okay, Cunningham with the ball in his hands, trying to get downhill. Post fade, misses it. Alfred Sengun with the board. Reed Sheppard pushing it up. Back to Alfred Sengun, looking to create a pass to create an advantage. Handing it off to Reed Sheppard. Kevin Durant over there opening the wing. I might have missed him. Alfred Sengun down low, looking to make a play. Doesn't get it with Jalen Green on him. But Steven Adams there to save the day with the putback. And that's beautiful work. Again, if you're not great at anything, why are you on the court? Reed Sheppard out here trying to guard Cade Cunningham. David Robinson with the ball. Back to Cade Cunningham. Running the pick and roll. Steven Adams. Look at that. Alfred Sengun is not doing that. Look at Steven Adams still getting a stop at his old age. Kevin Durant stopping, popping, not dropping. Pistons the other way. Looking to create. Cade Cunningham. Daggers. Go ahead and call a timeout. Trying to get a little stop in their run. Slow them down just a little bit. They are kind of killing us with the perimeter. 3 balls are coming in galore. but we got Amen Thompson back in, a premier perimeter defender and our facilitator. Giving it back to Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant sliding to Jabari Smith Jr. Jabari Smith Jr. with the ball in his hands, looking to see if he can create advantage. Doesn't quite get it. Step back, slides to Kevin Durant. Sending up a prayer for Kevin Durant. Unfortunately, doesn't get that to go. Shot clock violation, and we're going the other way. Kay Cunningham with the ball in his hand. Seeing the open man's open swing. Asor Thompson getting it to go. Now, I didn't know that Asor Thompson had a better jump shot rating than Amen Thompson. I had no clue, but he hit a couple jumpers in this game. Amen Thompson setting the screen, running the reverse pick and roll. See if we can get it with Amen. No. Not quite there yet, but it's something that's still being worked on. Pistons pushing the pace. Asor Thompson with the ball in his hand, sliding it up to Jalen Duren. Jalen Green with the ball in his hand, looking to see if he can find an opening. Gets downhill. Jabari Smith Jr. with the block, and that's why he's in the game, and that's why he's our guy. Kevin Durant, midi pull up, bang. Get back on offense. Look how many jerseys were back there for us. It was just Kevin Durant. Cade Cunningham, pull up. Misses it. Amen Thompson with the board. That is something that we are working on with Amen Thompson about. We still wanted to continue to be a rebounder and push the base. If we can find a nice healthy balance for it. Kevin Durant with the ball at the top of the key. Didn't get the space. Working on Asor Thompson. Passing it off to Alfred Sengun with Cade Cunningham on him. This is a baby mismatch. And he tries to get it to go, and unfortunately doesn't get it. Cade Cunningham is stopping Alfred Sengun, our 6'10 center. Asor Thompson, another midi close jump shot. I don't know which one you'd rather call it. Headed back the other way though. Amen Thompson ball top of the key. Kevin Durant doing a wrap. Taking the jump shot over his sword. Doesn't get it to go. Cade Cunningham working. Seeing Jalen Collins, Asor Thompson with the ball in his hands. Jalen Green, top of the key. Doesn't get it to go. We finally get him to miss. Amen Thompson pushing the ball the other way. Man, tough layup. Doesn't get it to go, but definitely draws a contact, and that's what we want to see from him. Grabbing that board and pushing that pace. Either taking it for himself or looking for an open teammate. Again, I'm struggling with the free throws a little bit. I'm going to switch to player percentage on the next game. But as of right now, you have to see me struggle through the free throws. Cade Cunningham with the ball in his hand, trying to get downhill again. Kevin Durant with a great defense, but Cade with a better offense, getting that one to go with a tough bucket. Amen Thompson with the ball in his hands on the other way. Waiting for the play. Kevin Durant setting the screen. Amen taking that screen, sliding it back to Kevin Durant, but unfortunately doesn't get to go. Cade Cunningham the other way. Nice down. I said nice Dan. Nice dunk. Amen Thompson with the ball in his hand yet again. He's our guy. Pick and roll, pick and fade, kicking it out to Kevin Durant. Looking for something different. Trying to hit the post fade. Great stop. Great drop. Great move by Kevin Durant. When you're in a drought, you can always go to him. And that's the beauty of having Kevin Durant on your team. Cade Cunningham looking to create. Asor Thompson. Easy lay. How many teams in the league do you know runs a pick and roll with their one and their two? It's truly a positionless game of basketball nowadays. Kevin Durant with the ball in his hand at the top of the key. Back to Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart taking the screen from Clint Capella. Clint Capella unfortunately doesn't get that pass through. And Asor Thompson pushing it the other way. Great defense by Marcus Smart, but he still gets to go. As much as we love Marcus Smart, he's more of a point guard defender than a two guard, just simply for the size. But if we're having him on this team, we don't need him as backups, as a backup shooting guard. We should probably have him at backup point guard, but we have so many better options that he has no choice but to play the two. You got Kevin Durant with the ball in his hand, low block, going straight up at Cade Cunningham and getting it to go. Cade Cunningham with the ball in his hands. It's just pulling up because we're giving him space. Unfortunately, doesn't get that to go. Then we're pushing the ball the other direction. Amen Thompson looking to push the pace. Setting the pick and roll with Jabari Smith Jr. Getting the dunk off the pick and roll. Rejecting that screen worked out beautifully for Eamon Thompson. Don't you love when you see him going downhill? You know it's a dunk. You know it's a lay. You know it's a bucket. All right, rolling around to that fourth quarter. Jalen Green with the ball in his hands, looking to get back on track, taking a three. Doesn't get to go. Alfred Sengun with the board. Pushing the pace is Fred Van Vliet. Reed at the top, passing it to Reed. Setting the screen. Getting right there in the midi, right where he wants it. Looking for the extra pass, straight to Fred Van Vliet. Getting it to go. Now that is the beauty of Alfred Sengun, is making that extra pass and comes in with accuracy. But again, is that the extent of our center position? Jalen Green going downhill, getting a bucket. He is so dangerous on this Pistons team where he doesn't have to worry about defense and only offense. Fred Van Vliet with the ball in his hand, looking to pass it to Steven Adams. Steven Adams gets the ball. Reed Shepard at the top of the key. Thought about the three. Fred Van Vliet, jab. Then take the three. Doesn't get to go. Karis LeVert on the other end. Pushing the pace. Jenkins. Nice bucket. Reed Shepard with the ball in his hands, looking for something here. Doing a pick and roll with Steven Adams. Steven Adams rolling to the back. It's Alfred Sengun with a beautiful pass to Steven Adams. Getting that one to go. Maybe he's hearing me talk. Maybe he's trying to make a case for himself. Reed Shepard with the lackluster defense. Jalen Green with the pull-up off the screen. Doesn't get it to go. And the board back to the Pistons. If we had better rebounders, this wouldn't be a thing. Ooh, crossover. Sweet move. Who was that? Karis LeVert? Yeah, Karis LeVert getting to a bucket there. Alfred Sengun with the ball in his hands on the right side corner. Running the pick and roll with Steven Adams. Didn't like what he seen. Kicked it out to Fred Van Vliet. Fred Van Vliet with the ball in his hands. Back to Sengun. Back to Steven Adams. Sengun with the three ball. Getting it to go. Reed Shepard here blocking Everett's defense, but they end up calling the timeout. Not liking what they're seeing. Trying to get a different look. Trying to create some separation in this game. It's a real tight game going over here in the fourth. Karis LeVert with the ball in his hand, top of the key. See the mid-range, going for the floater, gets it to go. Reed Shepard and Kevin Durant with the pick and fade. Kevin Durant gets the ball in his hand, has the mismatch, looking to attack, ends up passing it to Alfred Sengun. Kevin Durant back with the ball. Reed Shepard with the ball in his hand, running low on the shot clock, hitting a midi, not getting it. Jalen Green now with the ball in his hand, bringing the ball up, sizing up Aaron Holiday, trying to create some separation. Sweet move with a snatchback. Oh, getting a jump with that pump fake and then going straight to the basket. Kevin Durant, ball in his hands, looking to create something, looking to create a little bit of separation, trying to get back into this game. Kevin Durant, sizing up Mitchell Robinson, going off the post fade, going with the layup, got it. Jalen Green bringing the ball down. Looking to pass it to Cade Cunningham. He has a mismatch. He likes what he sees. Posting up Reed Shepard. Steven Adams with the double team, and then they get the offensive 3 seconds. Smart defense there, and smart decision by Steven Adams to go ahead and send the double. Because it ain't pretty down there if you got Reed Shepard guarding Cade Cunningham. Kevin Durant with the ball in his hand. Running a quick play. Reed Shepard at the wing. Aaron Holiday at the right wing. Sliding it over to Alfred Sengun. He has John Collins on him, just posting up a prayer. Doesn't get that one to go. It's a little bit of a bad offense, but hey, we'll keep it going. Jalen Green, again, dynamic. He's been fantastic. Gets the foul and the shot, go into the charity strike, try to get 2 points back. First one is good. Second free throw, misses the second free throw. Alfred Sengun bringing up the ball. Sliding it over to Reed Shepherd. Reed Shepherd is sitting at the top of the key, weighing his options, sees Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is played well by Asar Thompson. Kicks it out to Alfred Sengun. Alfred Sengun with the ball in his hands. Fortunately, it's another shot clock violation. Headed back the other way. Amen Thompson back in the game. Looking to stop Cade Cunningham. Great defense by Amen Thompson, but better offense by Cade Cunningham. Even if it's a size if there's no size mismatch, it's still that strength. Able to get downhill, get the bump, get the bucket. Amen Thompson going downhill, wasn't able to get that one go. Maybe he might have been a little slighted for seeing Cade Cunningham get that one. Great defense by the Rockets. Amen Thompson pushing it the other way, looking to go downhill, going straight to the basket on Jalen Green and getting that one to go. 78-75. Jalen Green with the ball in his hands, moving a little walkie, pulling it up off of the three. It's a crazy shot. Amen Thompson again going downhill. Yam, straight dunks. Grab that ball, go straight to the rim as fast as you can. Look at the athleticism by Amen Thompson. Amen Thompson is raring to go, playing K very nicely. Jalen Duren with the ball in his hands. Amen Thompson playing high. Sticking to him. Fortunately, Alfred Sengun doesn't play the screen very well against Jalen Duren, an easy bucket. Again, he's just building that case of just not keeping him on the team. Kevin Durant with the ball at the top of the key. He's a little tired, swinging it over to Reed Shepherd. Reed Shepherd for the three, gets it to go. 80-80. The game is tied up with 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Cade Cunningham bringing on the ball. He's been doing fantastic all game. Back to Cade. Cade looking to create in the mid-range. Pulls up midi. Doesn't get to go. Alfred Sengun with the board. Kevin Durant waiting to see for his team to get back. Running a pick and roll with a 3 and the 4. Jabari Smith Jr. doesn't get that one to go, unfortunately. Should have been a call, but unfortunately we didn't get it. As they push the pace. Jalen Green to Cade Cunningham. Back to John Collins. Jalen Green misses. Pushing it the other way. Amen Thompson has been so dangerous in transition. Ends up passing it to Jabari Smith Jr. Almost a turnover there. Sets the pick and roll. Pick and fade. Jabari Smith out for 3. Doesn't get that one. Asar Thompson back for the board. Pushing the pace. Nifty move by Asar. Getting the easy layup to go. 82-80. A minute and 50 to go. Amen Thompson, ball, top of the key. Going downhill, handing it off to Jabari Smith Jr. Jabari Smith with the mismatch. Spinning, winning, dunking, easy 2. Tie ball game, minute 45. Jalen Green, dangerous man with the ball in his hand. He's been the man of the game, right next to Cade Cunningham, an elite running mate. Midi pull up, doesn't get that one. Pushing it the other way. Jabari Smith Jr. going downhill, doesn't see he has an advantage, swings it back to Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart sizing up the defense. Clint Capella setting the screen. Amen Thompson with a nifty pass to Clint Capella. That's what we need from him. We need great passing, getting downhill, creating shots for others, and being a dangerous individual by himself. scare the defense. Marcus Smart picking up the easy dumb foul in perfect Marcus Smart fashion. That's what he's here for, and we wouldn't change him any other way. If we do keep him, he will be a nice piece. Jalen Green off the pull up, which is crazy. No offense set there. Eamon Thompson pushing the pace, handing it over to Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart taking the screen from Clint Capella. Clint Capella looking free down low, passing it back to Eamon Thompson. Eamon Thompson waiting for the defense to set, waiting for the offense to set the play. Jabari Smith kicking it out, doesn't get it out quite in time. Pistons back the other way. Great defense by Clint Capella, and we're pushing it back again with Eamon Thompson going straight to the rim, trying to get something to go there, doesn't get it to go there. Cade Cunningham with the ball in his hand with 25 seconds to go. Jalen Green, corner three, misses it. Marcus Smart grabs the rebound, and now we're playing the free throw game. Let's see how this plays out. Hand it off to Eamon Thompson. I'm trying to get it to Kevin Durant there because Eamon Thompson has him in the best for free throws. But luckily, we do get this one to go with the screen shaking. Clutch free throw by Eamon Thompson. This is what we need from him by a young star. Doesn't get the second one to go, but that's fine. Pistons call timeout. Trying to get a play written up just to see if they can get a bucket in before we get the ball back. They're looking for Cade Cunningham. Denied the ball by Cade Cunningham. Eamon Thompson playing some great defense on Cade. Nifty move by Cade Cunningham to draw the contact and get it to the line. First free throw is great. Down by 2. Cade Cunningham with the second free throw. Doesn't get that one. We're swinging it to Eamon Thompson, giving it to Kevin Durant. He has a free lane, and he takes the free lane up by many. And that'll do it. That's the separation that we need. Great ball movement, great decision making by Eamon Thompson and Kevin Durant with that finish. Pistons call a timeout, see if they can get one more play, one more prayer. Looking for Cade Cunningham again. Eamon Thompson with some great defense. Sliding over to Rasor Thompson. I know that's not the play that they wanted. And that's going to conclude today's game. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. That was game 1 of this new series. I'm going to try to keep it going as long as you guys keep liking. If there is a like, then we'll keep it going. If there's no likes, then we'll stop it here. I'll probably give it like 2 or 3 episodes of a try, and we'll leave it at that. But down below, go ahead and give me some ideas for trades. Give me some ideas for what you want to see, edits, things that you would make changes to this video, to this series, and let me know where you guys want to take this. Player of the game, of course, is Kevin Durant with some nifty buckets, some crazy buckets when we needed the most timely buckets, Mr. Reliable. But that's going to go ahead and conclude today's episode. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff down below. And I'll catch you boys and girls in the next episode. Peace.